Hey, so I'm gonna do a little recording here, a little soul farming that I'd slap her up on YouTube. And we're just in the Iron Keep here, Fire Keep, whatever. And I'm on my first playthrough. I've used one bonfire ascetic to make him stronger, so the mobs are, New Game Plus level. But anyway, weapon Mace plus 10, Dragon Rider bow. That doesn't matter. But when you're soul farming, you definitely want to have, at least the soul ring. You can have the item ring. I usually do. Then you want to have the Seldor set. I don't have the boots, so I have hovels. But the other ones, you want to have those. Definitely want to have those while you're soul farming. But anyway, Iron Keep. First part, really easy. The mobs are pretty hard, but their patterns are pretty simple. So you have 246,000. You get about 59,000 every run. But anyway, the patterns are pretty simple. You get 100% shield. They do, the basic stuff. You do 2 power attacks. As long as you have a weapon with an okay amount of stagger, poise damage. It's plenty. It's super easy. These first guys, they're the easiest ones. You want to pull this guy with the bow because in New Game Plus they have these red guys, and they hurt. And usually, you want to come over here, and if you come up to here, that guy will come. But in New Game Plus, this red dude shows up too, and they're basically like captains. They do the same moves that they do, but they're a little bit stronger. As you can see, I get hit by it, and they do a lot of damage. But it's still completely bossable. You get just 4 attacks with a power attack. It staggers them. They can't keep moving. But they do a lot of damage. So yeah. And the basic little guys here are nothing. 2 little power attacks. You're done. You come up over here. Merchant guy's over there. As I'm sure most of you know. 2 little power attacks. Pretty simple. But yeah, those guys do a ton of damage. Soul level 177. I've done pretty much everything in my first playthrough here. All I gotta do is kill the dragon, essentially. Just farming souls, doing this and that. But yeah, I have 1,700 health. And the thing hit me for over half my health. Granted, I have this, crappy set on, so my defense is kind of bad, but, they do a ton of damage. This is the second kind of little tricky part here. There's that archer way behind and above, back to the right, and he's shooting at me right now. So you gotta be careful. So you get that guy on the catwalk, then you pull this guy over here on the bridge. Get that little column there between you and the archer. And once you kill this guy, you want to check because this guy will usually show up. Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he does. Just depends on how far out on the bridge you get. Arrow just flew by me, so he's reloading. You can usually get 2 shots before he gets his one. But just play a little dance here. Get out, shoot twice. He'll draw back and pull his great bow. You see the little explosion. And you just do this. Oh, and I'm using my poison arrows. Doesn't really matter. He's already dead. But you kill him. Yeah, you get 4,200 for them. They're worth quite a bit. Red dudes are worth 7k. Too much worth for this. There's your regular captain. No big deal. Couple power attacks. There you have there. Great bows are such a joke. Archers in general, unless they're super far away and you're occupied with someone else, it's such a joke. Usually I only pick up the items from the red guys, because the other guys, they just drop armor. And if you're farming this area, you're going to get a ton of it, especially if you have the item ring, or the Jester's cap on, you're going to get a ton of items. It's all going to be useless. This guy, you probably only want to hit twice, because he likes to fall over like that. And if you swing that 3rd time, you're gonna follow him. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do it 300,000 fucking souls on you. That'd be bad. You're real bad. Here's the hardest part of this area. You don't want to screw this little part up, because it is possible. There are these 2 red dudes in here. it is possible to get both of them at the same time. So that's bad news bears. You gotta run away, unless you're like some crazy guy. You're like really good and or lucky. Because yeah, they'd mess you up. Like, 2 hits you're dead. And the 2 of them, it's 1 each. And they're pretty quick. They attack pretty fast. They have a decent range with their swords. So it's just easiest to run away, let them reset, and do one at a time. Then you climb up here, kill this last guy, and if you do the bonfire ascetic in the first bonfire, you're only to get this first area here. Yeah, there he goes. So if you've cleared it before, which if you've used the bonfire ascetic and farming souls like this, you have, hopefully. You can come up here, and you can get this second bonfire after the smelter demon. Even if you haven't cleared the smelter demon, this is a really good place to farm souls. And if you do that, you can start, you just go back this way, and it's a little bit more awkward. It doesn't flow as well if you go this way, but it is doable. It saves you time. You don't have to run back to the bonfire. It's just a little doesn't flow as well. We'll backstab on this guy. He's got a ton of health. A little over 1,000 damage, and he's, it's about half. So anyway, if you're looking to farm souls, this is a really good place. It's one of the best I've found so far to farm souls. And yeah.